Does money bring more happiness? This is a question most people would probably answer with a yes. After all, it's through money that we can achieve comfort both for ourselves and for the people we love. But the relationship between money and happiness can be far more complex than we imagine and is often misunderstood, especially today in the age of social media. Many influencers showcase luxury cars, expensive parties, and an apparently perfect life, which can distort our perception of the true meaning of having money. Recently, the second season of Squid Game reignited the debate about how desperation for money can drive people to make extreme decisions. In the series, even when faced with a deadly game, many participants vote to keep competing for an increasingly large prize, putting not only their own lives at risk but also the lives of those who no longer wish to stay. This behavior may seem irrational, but it reflects how money can cloud our judgment and lead us to act against our own well-being. So no, more money is not always synonymous with more happiness. If that were the case, wealthy people would always be happy. And we know that, in reality, this is not true. But why does this happen? If money is a tool that solves most of our problems, how can it make us unhappy? That's what we're going to discuss now. In science, happiness is often defined as subjective well-being. It can be analyzed through two main dimensions: evaluative well-being and experienced well-being. Evaluative well-being refers to how a person assesses their life as a whole. For example, when someone says, "My life is good, I have a stable job, and I earn well." On the other hand, experienced well-being deals with how a person actually feels on a daily basis, whether they feel satisfied, calm, or conversely stressed and dissatisfied. These two dimensions don't always align. A person may consider themselves financially successful but still face issues like insomnia, a sedentary lifestyle, or fragile interpersonal relationships, all of which directly impact their experienced well-being. Research shows that an increase in income tends to boost both evaluative and experienced well-being. But does this mean more happiness or just less sadness? This might sound like a strange question, but increasing happiness and reducing sadness are different things. For example, imagine someone gets promoted at work. They might use their higher income to fulfill dreams, like buying a house or traveling. However, the new position might bring more pressure and less family time, which could increase stress. So, it's possible to improve overall well-being while sadness also increases, ultimately creating a kind of zero-sum effect in terms of happiness. Still, studies show that earning more money increases positive feelings and reduces negative ones, suggesting that yes, earning more can be linked to higher levels of happiness. However, it's important to contextualize these findings. These studies were conducted in the United States, a country where capitalism is much stronger and money holds significant social power. The results don't necessarily apply universally. In other countries, cultural norms differ. For instance, consuming status symbols is far more accessible in the US. Buying an iPhone or MacBook, for example, is relatively affordable for Americans, whereas in other places, those same products require a much greater financial effort. Additionally, it's crucial to point out that the study does not prove causation. That is, it doesn't claim that money causes happiness. What it shows is a significant correlation between income and well-being. This doesn't mean you need to reach a specific income level to be happy. Happiness can be influenced by a combination of factors, including culture, personal priorities, and social context. Still, we can't overlook the importance of these findings in helping us better understand this relationship. Interestingly, the opposite is also true. Higher subjective well-being can predict greater financial gains in the future. People who report feeling well, motivated, and happy at key moments in life, such as during adolescence, starting college, or beginning a new job, tend to achieve higher incomes in the long run compared to those who do not share the same emotional state. This happens because prioritizing your physical and mental health has direct effects on your productivity. The more well-being you experience, the more efficient and motivated you become, which inevitably increases your chances of thriving financially. This highlights the importance of having happiness present in your life before achieving success. It's undeniable how much influence money has on our behavior. In the past year, there has been a boom in the number of betting platforms. These platforms have multiplied explosively, attracting millions of people with promises of quick wealth and grand prizes. However, in countries where financial education is still lacking, many people end up making impulsive and risky financial decisions. The allure of immediate profit overshadows the risks, leading to serious issues like massive debt, loss of material possessions to pay off those debts, and even the breakdown of relationships. Families are torn apart, and mental health suffers deeply, with growing cases of anxiety, depression, and feelings of guilt. This scenario mirrors the plot of the series Squid Game. In the story, most participants accept the invitation to the deadly game because they are deeply in debt, often due to failed bets. The promise of an astronomical prize that could solve all their problems drives them to act desperately. This fictional situation reflects the reality of many people who, in moments of financial despair, make decisions that, instead of helping them, only worsen their situation. This often becomes a massive snowball that, in many cases, is irreversible. At present, or at some point in the future, we will all face decisions influenced by money. That's why understanding how money impacts our mental health can help us make more coherent choices aligned with our needs, reducing the likelihood of mistakes or regrets. For example, imagine you receive a job offer in another city with a higher salary. Before accepting, it's important to analyze whether this change will allow you to maintain, or even improve, important aspects of your life, such as health, comfort, and peace of mind. But if the new scenario brings more problems, like stress or discomfort, the decision may need to be reevaluated. The goal of this video is precisely that, to provide tools and reflections so you can make more informed decisions, avoiding being driven by greed or quick, unsustainable solutions. In conclusion, money is undoubtedly important for meeting our needs, ensuring comfort, security, and freedom. However, it's essential not to let constant comparisons with others harm our well-being. Assign money a clear purpose in your life and honor it. It should serve as a means to provide quality of life, health, and time to do what you truly enjoy. If money becomes merely a goal for accumulation, it can lead to dissatisfaction. It's not the money itself that brings happiness, but what you do with it. You need to experience its benefits firsthand and recognize its protective role. When money lacks a well-defined purpose, it can lead to a cycle of frustration, where you end up sabotaging yourself. The very things you once dreamed of having may start to harm you. The goal is for money to serve and enable you to do what you want, rather than forcing you to do what's necessary just to sustain that money. In my opinion, truly wealthy people are those who understand that money is a consequence, not the cause of success. It's the result of hard work, effort, and the value you add to others' lives. And by value, I don't mean price, it's measured by the impact you create in others' lives. To be truly happy and rich, I believe you need to balance 5 fundamental currencies. Financial currency: having enough money to live well and ensure your family has everything they need. Relational currency: building true and meaningful relationships. Geographic freedom: having the freedom to be wherever you want to be. Time currency: having time to enjoy the opportunities and experiences money can provide. Health currency: having the health to enjoy the other 4 currencies. Of course, temporarily sacrificing some of these aspects in pursuit of a financial goal is normal. The problem lies in taking things to the extreme. So, define a financial goal that feels sufficient for you and work within reasonable limits to achieve it. Once you do, you can slow down and focus on creating balance. Money is undoubtedly important for our happiness, but the most crucial thing is not to let an unrelenting pursuit of wealth cause you to give up the truly important things in life.